Hello, sixth graders. Today we're working with ratios, and we're going to be doing as much cross multiplication as we possibly can. But let's take a look at some of these ratios here. Very first problem we have, you have 45 coins. 5 out of every 9 are heads. So we'd write that out like this. 5 out of 9 are heads. We have 45 total coins. How many coins are heads? So we'd simply set it up like this, and we'd have 45 right there. We want to know how many of these are heads. Simply just multiply across. Times 5 times 5. How many are heads? We have, or how many coins do we have? We have 25 coins that are heads. Moving on to the next problem. You have 36 coins. The ratio to tails to heads is 3 to 1. So for every 4 coins, 3 are heads. Heads to tails. We have 36 total coins. 4 times 9 is 36. 3 times 9 is 27. So how many coins would that be? It would be 27 coins. Next problem's a good one, okay? Watch closely on this next problem. So we have 16 coins that are heads up. We have 18 coins that are tails up. After you add some coins that are tails up, the ratio of heads to tails up is 1 to 1.5. So we have 1 to 1.5. Okay, keep watching closely on this. Okay, so if that's our ratio. So we want to find out. So if these are our tails, so 16s are heads up. So that means 8. This bottom part is our tails. We want to find out what our tails are. Okay, so if we just do some multiplication, cross multiplication, we have t on this side. 16 times 1.5 gives me 24 for an answer. So how many coins are tails? 24. Well, if 16 coins are heads up and 24 coins are tails up, how many coins do we have in all with this ratio? So let's look here closely. So we have 24 down here. We're trying to find out how many tails heads we have. I apologize. 1 to 1.5. Let's do the math. We have 1.5 over here. H equals 24. 24 divided by 1.5 equals 16. So we have 16 that are heads, 24 that are tails. Altogether, when I add these up, I get 40 coins. Next problem. This one's a good one. Richards Middle School, there's 448 students, 32 teachers. Okay? At San Miguel, there are 234 students and 18 teachers. What's the ratio to students to teachers? Okay, I'm gonna grab my calculator here. All I'm doing is 448 divided by 32 gives me 14. So over 14 students, we have 1 teacher. Over here we have 234 divided by 18. I have 13 students for every teacher. So which one has fewer students? Would be the second one, which is San Miguel Middle School has fewer, so there's 13 students per teacher. Next problem. You have 6 shelves for books. Numbers of books are listed at the table at the right. The ratio of mystery books to adventure books to humor books is the same on each shelf. Complete the table. So we have to find out what the ratio is for each one of these. So watch closely here. So on this first shelf, I have 4, 10, and 18. If I add all those up for mystery books, I'm just going to write an M for mystery books. We have for every 4 mystery books, there's 30. If I add those all up, I have 32. Okay. Did I do that right? Then the next one I have adventure books. For every 10, I have 32. Humor books, for every 18, I have 32. Now I want these all to be a little easier so I can kind of see what the ratio is. I'm going to divide these by 2, so I'm left with, for every 2 books, my ratio is at a 16. This one is 5 to every 16. And this one is going to be 9 to every 16. All I simply did was just divide this down by 2, by 2, by 2. So take a look here. If the same ratio is here, mystery books, all I had to do was add 2. 4 plus 2 is 6. For the third shelf, I'm adding 2, so I'm getting to 8. Adding 2, I'm getting to 10. Adding 2, I'm getting to 12. Adding 2, I'm getting to 14. That is my ratio for mystery books. How about adventure? I started off with 10. Then for every 5 after it, I'm going 5. So I got 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Humor books, I'm going by every 9. I'm at 18 to start with out of 32, but I'm going by 16s. So I'm going 9, so I'm going 9 more here. So I have a 27, 36, 45, 54. 27, 36, 45, and a 54. Okay. All I had to do is find the ratios for each and then go ahead and add them up. But how to find that ratio? You had to find the total and then reduce it so you could kind of see how it was working through the table. Because I knew I was adding by 2's here, so that's how I had to get a 2 here to make sure that I got the ratio down. Now, if this was adding by 4's, I could have kept it at 32, but I had to get down to 16. Okay. Now we simply have some practice problems here at the end with some division. I'm not going to work these out, but I will round them so we know where we're going here. We're going to round this to 200. Put this at 10, so 200 divided by 10 is going to give me 20. Your answer should be pretty close to 20. Okay, let's take a look at another one. We're going to round this to 80 and round this to 8,000. If we're dividing the two, we'll get us to 1,000. Okay, I apologize. We'll get it to 100. Last one, we're going to this to 40 and this to 400. So how is 40 going to get to 400? We're going to multiply it by 10, so this will be divided by 10. Hopefully this helped a little bit. I know we're going to be spending some more time. We'll work through these ratio problems together. They can be tricky, but once again, we have to break it down. So what is the part to the whole? And let's reduce it down to a ratio we can work with. Hopefully this helped. Look forward to working with you in math today.